We're at Badger Farm and we're here because of a group that I run. It's Life Mindfulness Group and it helps to support people that have various mental health difficulties.
We've been sitting in the NAF Cafe here having a lovely lunch, and we've had a wander around the farm to look at the willow and all the different projects that are going on here on the farm.
Mental health itself is very isolating, suffering from some of the disorders that many of our group members do. Predominantly you want to be alone and away from people and not socialise. It's not that you don't want to, the disorders themselves cause you to fear going out. And so the groups themselves, because there's been activities, it really has driven them to come.
I'd never done any felt making before, so that was really interesting. Loved all that. Creative writing was wonderful because it's kind of really brought out that kind of side of me, and to actually get something down, express ideas and thoughts and help process things going on in your life.
My name's Katie Smith and I'm Artist in Residence with the Blue Skies Anxiety and Depression Peer Support Group, which is a different role to being an art tutor. I've been working with the group, really responding to their needs, so rather than planning out a session a week for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, I've been adapting to create experiences that the group actually want.
First time I came, I didn't think I'd fit in, I've got no confidence, and as the weeks have gone on, well, I don't know what to say, it's just changed me. I really love coming. I'm always talking, where I wasn't before.
I think it's helped patience and helped my confidence and thinking I can do it. I can do small bits, I don't have to do everything all at once.
The Monday sessions is mainly with Liz, and we're doing glass painting. A lot of it is to do with glass. We've thoroughly enjoyed that.
It's amazing how these things can just draw you all together, actually. You can go into a situation, or the group, sometimes you've got a lot going on, perhaps in your head, in your daily life, and you come into that group, and through an activity, being together, it kind of draws you all together.
I don't mind what we do, it's a breath of fresh air coming here. Absolutely.
It's stopped them being depressed. They've lost their anxiety while they're here, and they go home a lot happier.
Well, I haven't got anything positive in my head, it was all negative. But now, it's all positive. Not all the time, but 9 times out of 10 it's positive, and I've got a lot out of it. A lot.
Quite often with projects like this, once the artist has gone, the creative activity stops. But I can see with this group, their confidence has been built to a point where they'll just teach each other, which is brilliant.
We had a trip to Rymac, to nature reserve out there, and that was just wonderful. Lovely to get out of town and be on the edge of the coast, and again, that was really beautiful. Yeah.
I got ever such a lot of fun and happiness, and I think it was a real sense of achievement, because at the end of it we had this beautiful poster and we had this brilliant book, which it's there and it's always there. This is a zombie apocalypse, of course.
The main focus has been a big felt banner. We wanted to create a Blue Skies banner that could go on the wall in the room where the group meets, so that beyond the residency they'll have something to remember.
For those few hours when they're just making something that they haven't ever made before, or chatting amongst people that are like-minded, people that are caring and feel the same as they do, it just really does make the week often, and without that, often most people would just stay at home and wouldn't come out at all.
Quite often it's just sort of to be on the sidelines and watching what's going on and encouraging people, and just actually acknowledging to them that they have got some really amazing creative skills.
I do pottery and I love it. I do that on Thursdays, which is separate from the group. I'd love to do it with the group as well, because again, I think that's something which it really lends itself to creativity, because you could do something really quite simply and have something at the end of it. You know, and I think that's really important, to be able to do something and have something that you can say, wow, I did that.
There's a group member called Sue who's been very poorly. She was with us for the first probably 6 to 8 sessions, and we haven't really seen her many times since. And a few weeks ago we were creating some little memory boxes, and the group decided that they'd really want to create one for Sue so they could take it to a house. And it was just a really, really touching, lovely moment that they'd, you know, decided that rather than spending all of their time creating something for themselves, they wanted to create something for somebody else to raise their spirits really in a really tough time. And June took the box to Sue, who was so pleased with it. She cried, and for me that was a real highlight. That kind of probably sums up my experience of the group. It's just been really lovely working with such a supportive group of people that are so aware of each other's feelings and needs.